Hey, what is up everyone? The LDB is back at it again, coming at you today with another Outriders video, and today I'm going to be showing you my updated Chronosuit build that comes with max physical damage reduction. That's 85%, so you can get up close and personal, take almost no damage, and just mow them down real easy. So I hope you all enjoy and find this video helpful. If you do, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button, subscribe for future content if you are new to the channel, and be sure to drop a comment down below. So let's take a look at this.
Tiago, the monument's clear. I got the pod.
You did it, Outrider. And Gang's fighters are on the run. For the time being.
Outrider detected.
Back in our
Granted.
lands, interfering again! Haven't you done enough, Outrider?
If you're still alive, clearly not.
You're clearly capable, I should have never dealt with that. But everyone slips up eventually, even you. And when you do, I'll be there to watch you fall.
Alright everyone, so I hope you enjoyed that. Now let's check out this class tree really quick, get a couple things out of the way, and we'll move on to the good stuff. Now as you can see, pretty straightforward, very similar to how I had my TRESPASSER build set up. If you have not seen that video, definitely check that one out, link in the description below. But basically we're going to be focusing on the shotgun damage, the weapon damage, as well as the close range weapon damage. Stack all three of those as much as you can on the build and you will be doing amazing, I promise you that. Now that actually brings me over to how Trickster is going to be healing. As you can see at the bottom down there, every close range kill heals you 20% of your max health and grants you 20% shield. And that is on top of the 85% maxed out physical damage reduction that we're going to be receiving. So basically that physical damage reduction is going to allow you to get up close, take basically no damage, and then you can just mow them down at a close range and just keep that heal going. So basically that goes full circle and it has been working out awesome. Now, other than that, basically, we're just, pretty straightforward on this. Again, just that weapon damage across the board. We've got a couple nodes here. When attacking enemies from behind, all your weapon damage is increased 20%. We've got two of those nodes. We've got one there and one there. So basically, when you use Hunt the Prey and you teleport behind, say, a brood mother or a boss or, whatever, that's going to just really multiply that damage and you can just mow them down that much faster. And then also we have the cherry on top over here. For each enemy in close range, your weapon damage is increased by 8%. That paired with stare into the barrel, they basically do the same thing. It gets nasty really fast. I mean, I absolutely love that node right there. Other than that, we've got this one right here. Activating a movement skill increases your weapon damage 35% for 8 seconds. And I had one extra node that I could use, and I just went ahead and dropped it down here into max health. Since I'm using all firepower pieces, I figured, hey, I'll drop one node into health, and I've been doing just fine. So hopefully you guys understand where I'm going with this. Now let's move on to the skills. Alrighty, so on to the skills here. I'm going to be using Hunt the Prey, Twisted Rounds, as well as Borrowed Time. Now with Borrowed Time, I'm really not going to be using it the way that you're supposed to use it per se, where you mark a location, you run forward, take out a couple enemies, and then you revert back to your original location. I'm just simply going to be double tapping the R1 button to get a reload. This is my reload right here, and when I use it, I also get a nice little shield bonus, and I can do so every 6 seconds. That's really nice right there, because unless you're burning through all of your ammo within 6 seconds, you should be doing just fine. You'll be doing just fine, I promise you that. Now moving on to Hunt the Prey, every 6.5 seconds I can teleport behind somebody, and I also get a shield bonus right here. So we got two skills that are going to be boosting our shield bonus, and when we use them back to back, we can get a nice chunk of shield very quickly. Now also I've been using this essentially to get behind, say bosses, any kind of elites, brood mothers, things like that, and just use that extra 40% weapon damage that you get from the class tree on those big guys and just burn right through them. Just keep on going. Gotta love that right there. Now other than that, with the Twisted Rounds, as you can see, just basically ups my firepower 22,000. I have not had a problem with losing my special rounds, but if you do, it's only on a 21-second timer, and you got them back. So nothing too crazy right there. Now let's move on to the actual build itself. Alright everyone, so here we go, on to the good stuff. Now as you can see over here, the firepower, and this is definitely the base firepower, sitting at 188,000, and after we use just a couple of skills, that's going to jump up over 250,000. So let's pop these Twisted Rounds, double tap that Borrowed Time, and we'll check it again. Should be sitting at about, 252,000. And it gets even better than that. Once we get a couple of talents rocking and rolling that come from the gear pieces, that's going to go up over 500,000 and also give us that 85% physical damage reduction. And I will show you how to achieve that in just a moment. But first, our anomaly power 44.3, our health is 20.7, and our armor is 110k. So overall, just for using a couple of skills really quick, I think we're doing pretty good for a bullet build. Now as far as the primary weapon goes, it is the Bulwark automatic shotgun. I freaking love this thing. The raw damage that just comes out of this thing is absolutely amazing. Crit damage, status power, close range damage on there with ultimate bleeding bullets, and since we're going to be doing 25% more damage to anybody that's bleeding, that basically should just say 25% extra damage right there. And then you pair that with Dark Sacrifice, that gives you 75% weapon damage as soon as you enter combat. Well, right there, that's 100% extra weapon damage up, and it's pretty much second to none. This is the raw DPS side of things right here. I really can't find anything to push it any farther. The only thing that it is lacking is the AoE, the area of effect, and I know somebody's going to say something about that, so check out the secondary weapon, the Funeral Pyre. If you haven't tried this out, do so. Please, just go ahead and try it, especially if you're with a team and everybody pairs this up the same, and everybody's using Shadow Comet with Claymore Torrent. The AoE is absolutely insane, through the roof. Now, I would obviously say take off that 25% extra bleeding damage and just put on, you know, like buckshot shells or something like that. But regardless, this is where it's at for the AoE side of things. So hopefully you guys get a good feel for what I'm going for here. And now let's move on to those gear pieces. Alrighty, so on to the gear pieces, and we can start out right here with the headgear, the Chronosuit mask. But first, let's take a look at what we're actually going to get from the Chronosuit set. As you can see down at the bottom, reverting time replenishes ammo in your clip. I mean, pretty cut and dry right there. I mean, all you got to do, double tap that revert time and you get a fresh mag. Gotta love that. Now that's all you're really going to be getting from the set bonus, obviously, so just stack your damage up talents everywhere that you can. This piece right here comes with bonus firepower, close range damage, healing received, and I went ahead and put tainted blood on there, increasing the damage dealt to enemies that are bleeding by 25%. And then strong twist is already on there, twisted rounds while the skill is active, and it's going to be active the whole time, increases your firepower by an additional 15%. So right there, those two combined is 40% damage up. Gotta love that right there. Alrighty, so onto the upper armor here. It is the upper Chronosuit. Comes with bonus firepower, close range damage, healing received. Now I went ahead and put Bloodlust on there. Killing shots increase your firepower by 17,000, stacks up to 3 times. And for me, that's pretty much a staple for any DPS build. Gotta have that on there. And this also comes with additional mag already on it for the twisted rounds. The skill is effective for 2 magazines before triggering the cooldown. Because, you know, we're all human, and, you know, if you get caught up in the moment, or you forget to reload, or the reload doesn't work the way it's supposed to, blah, 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 you know, you got a backup mag. So, I mean, can't go wrong there. Alrighty, so onto the lower armor here. It is the lower Chronosuit. Comes with bonus firepower, close range damage, healing received, and I went ahead and put Sharp Eye on there. Another one of the key elements I would use for any DPS build. Killing enemies while aiming down sights grants you 16,000 firepower for 20 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Gotta love that right there. And the lower armor comes with Armor of Eons already on it. By all means, do not roll off Armor of Eons on your lower armor. This is one of the key elements for getting your physical damage reduction up to 85%. As you can see, activating the skill increases your armor by 100% for 10 seconds. So that paired with another talent that we have on the boots, we're going to be maxing out our physical damage reduction at 85%. I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving it. Alrighty, so moving on to the gloves here. They are the gauntlets of the Cannonball. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what these are. Comes with bonus firepower, cooldown reduction, skill life leech. With Captain Hunter on there, increases damage against elites 25%. With personal space, grants you 25% close range weapon damage. So pretty straightforward on that one. That's just a nice raw damage up piece, and you gotta have it. You gotta have it. Alrighty, so on to the final piece here, the foot gear. Nothing crazy, just some basic purple boots with a halfway decent armor roll on them. Bonus firepower, cooldown reduction, close range damage, and I went ahead and put Stare into the Barrel on them. Boost your firepower by 10,000 for each enemy in close range. Stacks up to 5 times. So that's a potential extra 50,000 firepower just for them getting close to you. And again, this coincides perfectly with the end cap node on your class tree that gives you, I believe, 8% firepower for each enemy that is in close range. So when those two stack up together, it is absolutely amazing. If you can put Stare into the Barrel on the build, definitely do so. It is a game changer. And now for the cherry on top, Mitigation from Death. Killing enemies while aiming down sights grants 45,000 points of armor for 10 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. So all you're going to need to do to get that 85% maxed out physical damage reduction is kill one enemy while aiming down sights, and then go ahead and use your borrowed time to get that armor up another 100% right there. You're going to be at 85% maxed out physical damage reduction, and it's awesome because both of these are on a 10-second cooldown, but your borrowed time is on less than a 10-second cooldown. So you should be able to keep this going pretty much the entire time. Just keep using that borrowed time to get your reload as well as the armor boost, and then if you kill an enemy while aiming down sights, there you go. Maxed out physical damage reduction. There it is, guys. So I hope you enjoyed and found this video helpful. If you did, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button. Subscribe for future content if you are new to the channel, and don't be afraid to drop a comment down there below. So until next time, guys, I hope you take it easy. I will see you then. Later.